welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe, and if you're not already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my January empties. This is the first empties of 2022. I know I did my December one in January, but this is my first box of 2022 for January. I've not done too bad actually. I'm quite happy with the products I've finished. I don't think any of these are in my project pans. I can just go through these and tell you what I think about them. So if you don't know what an empties video is, this is where people save their beauty empties to talk about at the end of the month, so they can tell you what they think because they've used the product up completely. So you know, you have a good idea when you've used a product up completely as to what you think to it. I have so many different categories. I have makeup, skincare, body care usually in these empties. Well, I'm just going to pull them out. It's not going to be in any particular order. So the first one I want to talk about is this, and as you can see, it was just the packaging. But this was the I Heart Revolution Raspberry Icing Bath Fizzer. So I actually got this at Christmas from my best friend in my advent calendar. For me, bath fizzers aren't my favourite because I much prefer a bath bomb that actually makes a difference in the bath. A bath fizzer to me is just, it's not my favourite. I use this, I just didn't notice a huge difference in my bath. It didn't make any bubbles, it didn't do anything like that. So I won't get this again. I love the smell of this. This smelled amazing, but not something I would repurchase. So the next thing I have is by e.l.f. and this is the Daily Hydration Moisturiser. This I don't think is suited to my skin type. So I have very dry skin, sometimes dry to very dry. It's very occasionally dry, it's usually very dry. This I think is definitely more suited to, I would say, maybe normal to oily skin. I just found that this didn't really give the hydration that my skin needed. I love when a moisturiser feels like I'm just putting water on my face. That's the exact type of hydration my skin needs. So unfortunately this one just wasn't a favourite. I used it up completely though. It wasn't awful, you know, it wasn't to the point I couldn't use it, but it just wasn't something I think suited towards my skin type, and I wouldn't get it again. One thing I would pick up again though, and I feel like it's been a trend with all the products I've tried from this brand, I have the Molten Brown Fiery Pink Pepper Bath and Shower Gel. I definitely think all the products I've tried from Molten Brown could be unisex fragrances because all of them I think would work either for a woman or a man. I like all of them that I tried. I still really like that Cypress and Sea Fennel one, that one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually gonna eventually, not anytime soon, but eventually gonna buy the perfume for that because even though it's expensive, the scent of that, it's amazing. So I'm going to be buying that. This I would quite happily get again. I don't buy shower gels just because I get, you know, I seem to have enough to last me. I don't have that many subscription boxes now though, so this year could actually be the year where I might need to buy some shower gels, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for Molten Brown because it's definitely more of a treat. So I wouldn't always buy Molten Brown products, but I definitely do like their shower gels. I really did like this one. Next one I have is a Rituals product, and this is the Ritual of Jing, and this is the mild body scrub. I have to be honest here, I did not like the smell of this. For me, it smells, this is going to sound really weird, it smells like fresh flowers. So for me, don't get me wrong, I love getting flowers, but there's some flowers that I just do not like the scent of. And this one is Sacred Lotus and Jujube. I think that's how you say it. There's just obviously something in here that I just do not like the smell of it. And as a scrub, it wasn't scrubby enough. I like a proper scrubby scrub on my body, and for my face, I like something that's a little bit more gentle because I do have sensitive skin. This unfortunately just wasn't scrubby enough for my body. I'm still open to trying quite a lot of Rituals, but I just don't think I like this scent range, the Ritual of Jing. I just don't think this will be the scent for me from the Rituals range. Next thing I have is this, and this one is from the, I think it's Boots Botanics range, and this is the Albright Micellar 3-in-1 Cleansing Solution. So I just use this as a micellar cleanser. This was nice. I had no complaints with this. It didn't dry out my skin. It took off my makeup really well. I would look at buying this again. I tried something from this Botanics range before. It was a primer, I think, and that broke me out, so I was a little bit nervous when I first tried this, but this was really nice. Like I said, I don't know how much this is, and I think I always compare everything to my Garnier Micellar water, because that one you can get for a really good price in like Home Bargains and Lidl and stuff like that, and occasionally like Look Fantastic as well when they got good deals. If this is more than £4.99, it's not going to be something I would buy all the time, but if I run out and I'm near a Boots, I would quite happily pick up this. I don't think you can really go wrong with Micellar waters. That's, to be fair, one of my favourite ways of taking off my makeup. I have really been enjoying balms recently, but I still do love my Micellar waters to take off my makeup because they're usually really affordable. Another shower gel here, and this is the Imperial Leather Foam Based Luxury Gel to Foam Body Wash in Lychee and Lotus Flower. This smells incredible. Incredible. And it's weird because this is also Lotus, this is Lotus, but this one's got jojoba, I think that's how you say it, and this one's got lychee, so I don't know whether it's actually the other scent in this that I don't like. It smells sweet, it smells fruity, it smells like everything I would want in a shower gel. This did not last me long though. This, I think it might have been maybe 2 weeks. I don't know whether they do a bigger size of this. If they do, I'm quite happy to get it. I just don't know how long it's actually gonna last. Because like I said, I don't want to be going out and buying shower gels all the time. I would like to have something that, you know, it's going to last me a bit longer. That I feel like this felt like no time to finish. But honestly, if this is £1 in a big size, I'm picking quite a few of these up because the smell is amazing. I felt clean, exactly what you want from a shower gel. So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. And I would pick that up if it's £1 in the shop or on a good offer. Next thing I have is by Freya and Bailey, and this is the Finesse Ultra Face Scrub. This is the anti-pollution skincare for dry skin. So I do my face scrubs in the shower. That's just how I find it works for me in my routine. And this was the first scrub that I tried again for a long time, because before I've had quite a few problems with scrubs on my face. Because my skin's sensitive, it can get quite irritated, and I just stayed off using face scrubs for a while. But I introduced this again and I really liked this. It wasn't a scrubby scrub, but there was enough scrub in it for me personally where I felt like that I was using a face scrub. My skin felt so soft after using this. It wasn't irritated like I do get with some that are a bit more scrubbier. Really enjoyed this. I don't know how much this is, but I would actually be tempted to look at this and see, because I did really enjoy this as a face scrub. Perfect amount of scrub in that for me. This was actually in my Beauty A to Z last year, and I finished my Avon Rare Flowers Night Orchid perfume. I love this perfume. I like getting Avon perfumes. I have another Avon perfume that I bought myself as like a little treat at Christmas. I would pick this one up again. Like I said, I really liked it. I don't even know whether Avon do this one though. But this was really nice, and this took me forever to use up. It took me well over a year. It takes me quite a long time to finish perfume because I don't put a huge amount on. I just put a couple of sprays on each arm and a spray here. So when you have a big bottle like this, I think this was 100ml, it doesn't say, but yeah, it can take me a while to use it, so I'm glad to have got another perfume out of my collection. This is looking gross, so I am sorry, but I have, well, it's not finished, but I've been using this for, usually I try and say 3 months, but I have used this for 4 months. I don't know how I've used it for that long, to be honest. But this is the So Eco sponge. I love this sponge. I've already got another one that I'm using now. This is my favourite. I will continue on to keep repurchasing these. These are, I think, £6 full price, which is nothing when you think about Real Techniques ones. I think about £5 something. So yes, love this one. I love how soft it is. I love the way that it makes my foundation look on my face when I use this sponge. Love this, love this, love this, and I've, like I said, already repurchased. Next one I have is this, and this, I think I've got a couple of mascaras in here actually. This is the Lancome Lash Doll mascara. So I tried to have mascaras open for 6 months. I might be bringing that down a little bit now because I'm having a few problems with my eyes, and I don't really want to be using stuff like mascara and stuff that gets quite close to my eye for any longer than really is needed, Now this one does say 6 months. I think it all just depends. This one, like I said, I think I was meant to finish this in March, but this is flaking on me now, and I don't want a mascara that flakes. There is some mascaras that do dry up before the 6 months finishes. This I won't say is dry, but like I said, it's just flaking everywhere, and I don't want that when I'm wearing makeup. I liked this. I don't think I would necessarily repurchase it. I think there's a few other Lancome mascaras I want to try. But like I said, this was nice. I just have other cheaper alternatives that I do actually think I prefer, and I definitely don't need to be buying any mascaras anytime soon because I have a huge back stock in my drawers. So yeah, definitely don't need to buy that one anytime soon, and I don't think I would repurchase that one anyway. It did lift my eyelashes, but like I said, I just have other ones that I much prefer. Okay, and here's the other mascara. So this is the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. I did really enjoy this. Again, it got to the point where this was flaking, but I'd already been using it for 6 months anyway, so I kind of was expecting that. I wouldn't ever buy this full size. I feel like the mini is enough for the 6 months, and I feel like that about all the other mascaras as well. Now any full size mascaras I get are either going to be from boxes or high street ones that you usually can't buy minis in. Well, obviously this is high street, but I don't see myself repurchasing this full size. I could see myself maybe in the future purchasing this size. I think this was about £6, so it really wasn't that expensive. It was actually Jessica Braun that introduced me to this because I loved the way that it looked on her lashes. And again, it looked really nice on my lashes. I have really short stubby lashes though, so it was never going to look as good as hers. But it still did lift my eyelashes. It looked nice, and like I said, for the price, this is a good mascara and something I would repurchase if I didn't have millions in there. I've finished a lip balm. I've been working on this lip balm for a long time, and like you can see, it is completely finished. This lip balm, I had a bit of a love-hate relationship with it. It's by Benecos, and it was an orange one, and it smelled like a really nice smell of orange. Kind of artificial in a sense, but I just love orange anyway. Sometimes this would hydrate my lips amazing, and then other times it just wouldn't really hydrate them at all. My lips would get dry. I have another one in there from Benecos as well. It's a berry one, and I picked that up when I was going through a stint of loving this, and then I went back to not loving it, then loving it again, then not loving it. So I already have another one of these, but in berry. I don't think I would pick this up again. I think, you know, just a good old-fashioned lip balm like Vaseline or something. I think for me that is what I'm most probably going to do going forward, and using a lip scrub, just because I know Vaseline works, and at the moment I'm having a lot of problems with my lips. They are very, very dry, so I'm struggling at the moment. I was a bit nervous about wearing this red lip, if I'm honest, because I thought, is it just going to emphasise all my dryness? But I wanted to wear a red lip, so I don't think I would pick up that lip balm again. It's not a favourite anymore, even though, like I said, at one point I loved it and then didn't, then loved it again and then didn't, and I feel like towards the end I didn't, so I'm not going to buy it again. The next thing I have is from Glossier, and this is the Milky Jelly Cleanser Face Wash. Again, I liked this. I'm using a face wash at the moment by OW, I think that's Organic Works. I have a feeling it'll be cheaper than this. I liked this, but for a face wash, I don't think I would purposely go onto Glossier and buy this. It didn't irritate my skin, it didn't dry my skin, it was nice to use, but I do think there is cheaper ones on the market and I don't see myself going to repurchase that product from Glossier. Okay, a mask I really, really enjoyed, and I think I've had a product from this brand before featured in my empties as well. It's by Sand in the Sky, and this was the Australian Emu Apple Super Bounce Mask, and this was Glow and Plump. Really, really liked this mask. I love the way that it made my skin look. It didn't really have a scent, but it did come out purple. I think I tried another one from this brand, like I said, and I liked that one as well. This brand I think is expensive, so it's definitely more of a splurge. Yeah, and this could be something I'll put in a wish list or something, so if I run out of masks, which is quite funny actually, because I don't know if I'll ever run out of masks, but if I did, I might buy this or maybe ask for it as a gift from somebody. But yeah, I really did enjoy this. I'm gonna have to ignore the state of this one because this one's been in my shower. This was the Revolution Lip Scrub, and this one was in Watermelon. So firstly, I love watermelon. Watermelon is one of my favourite scents. I love really fruity scents, they're my favourite. And I bought this for myself back in October because I didn't have any lip scrubs and this was on a good sale. I don't like the consistency of this lip scrub. It felt more like a paste than an actual like scrub. Now I don't know whether this is a sugar scrub and that's why it wasn't similar to like the Lush one I'm using now, but I didn't like this consistency of this. And also when I washed it off, it just left a really weird like numbing feeling around my lips. I'm not sure whether it's meant to do that or not, but yeah, I wouldn't get this again. I'm using like one from Lush at the moment, which I forgot how much I love the Lush lip scrubs. And I also have a couple from Barry M that Catch Up With Kay influenced me to buy when I watched her videos before talking about the Barry M lip scrubs. So I got a couple of those as well that I would like to try. I wouldn't pick that one up again. I'd much prefer to buy the Lush one at the moment. Like I said, I haven't tried the Barry M ones yet, but when I do, I'll let you know what I think. But at the moment, I'm back in love with the Lush ones again. Next, I have a hand cream from the Body Shop. This is the Warm Vanilla scent. This smells lovely. I love vanilla scents as well. Call me boring, but I do really love vanilla scents. I do really like the Body Shop hand creams. For some reason though, I feel like the one I'm using now, it feels quite greasy. Like I feel like I have to like waft my hands to get it to dry, otherwise like if I touch something, it'll just leave like a residue. I don't know why, because I could have sworn they never used to do that and I used to love it. Now, I get really bad eczema on my hands, and obviously with having to use hand sanitizer and stuff, it just makes it flare up a huge amount. Body Shop and Aveeno are the only two that I found that really do help with that on my hands. So I do really rate these Body Shop ones. I will absolutely buy Body Shop hand creams again. I don't know if I can get this scent because this was a Christmas collection. Not this Christmas gone, but the one before that. Because I like to try and save my Christmassy hand creams from Body Shop until it gets like Christmas time. I got a set, not this Christmas, but last Christmas from my parents that had all of the Christmas scents in it. I love these hand creams. Like I said, I know I'm having a weird experience with the one I'm using now, but I still really like it. I would definitely repurchase these and most probably will at some point in the future. Next thing I have is this from Crabtree and Evelyn. This is a Smooth and Refined Body Lotion. So I just left this at my parents', so when I was there and, you know, took a shower, I used it. I mean, I use this, but again, to me, this smells quite, I would definitely say more manly. I mean, it can be unisex because obviously I've used it. It was okay. It wasn't something I, you know, was like, oh my god, this is blowing my mind. This is the most amazing body cream I've ever tried. I much prefer other ones and smells of other ones. But I used it up, it wasn't a huge amount and I wouldn't repurchase this again. The next thing I have are these 3 perfume samples. So because I was focusing a lot last year or solely on that perfume last year, I didn't use any of my perfume samples. So I thought I would start to use these again. Now these 3 I didn't enjoy. I have a wish list of perfumes that when I try one of these, if I like them, I put it into that wish list. I found about 3 at the moment from these, like from samples I've tried that I put into that wish list. I didn't really like any of these ones. So I had the Elie Saab one, I had the Floral Street Neon Rose. I think I've tried this one before. Again, I have another one from Floral Street that I absolutely love. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I absolutely love that and that one's in my wish list. And then I have the Pure Musk Narciso Rodriguez for hair. I don't know if that's... I didn't really like any of these and I wouldn't pick up any of these again. And then last but no means least, I just have some masks to talk about. So the first one I have is this one from Pixi. This is the Pixi Glow Mask. I think when I first bought these, I got these I think in December 2020. I bought a Pixi gift set and it came with these. And I was expecting to be blown away and wowed by these because I love anything that's glowy and will add that glow to my skin. I just don't think that these are anything special. I think I get a better glow from other sheet masks. Might not even say that they're going to be glowing. I wouldn't get this again. It's not a favourite. One thing though that I do really like, and I don't know if I can get them over here in the UK, is actually these lip masks. So these are the Suns Out Pouts Out gold foiled lip masks. Is the brand SF? I'm not sure. I got these from FabFitFun. Oh, I don't know, last year, I think. I love these. They do have a lot of serum on them, but not to the point I find that they drip or anything. It has a lot of serum on them. Usually I think if a sheet mask was like that, I would not like it. But for some reason with these, I just really like it. It is a lip mask where you can't talk though, it doesn't have a slit or anything, so you just put it over and then leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes. And like I said before, my lips are really dry at the moment, so this helped a lot. I just don't know if I can buy these again. I got a pack of sheet masks from Trad Beauty in, well, it was the December box, but I got it yesterday. And it's got an SF pack of sheet masks. It's got a sheet mask, a lip mask and an eye mask, so I have another one of these now, which makes me happy. But I just don't know if I can buy these. If I can, I absolutely will. I do really like that lip mask. And then I have some Gold Eye Brightening and Firming masks. I think these are from Vitamasks. Yeah, these were okay. I actually found them to be quite dry. I didn't feel like it made any difference whatsoever to my under eyes. It's meant to brighten and firm. I didn't see that, if I'm honest. And like I said, I actually found them to be quite drying. There wasn't really that much serum on them, so I wouldn't pick those up again. So that is it. That is all of my empties for January. I think I've done pretty well. I have finished a few makeup products, a few skincare products, a few body care products. I'm happy with that, and quite a good mixture of stuff that I would get again and what I wouldn't. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and it means the world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And I'd love to know below your thoughts and opinions on the products I've finished and how you feel about them. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.